Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Prehistoric Hunt. So last episode, we had just picked up the tracking device, and as we can see, we already have two options here to try taking one on. So we'll select that. I guess I'll take that and that for contracts to begin with. Make sure everything's all reloaded. And let me just open the map for a moment. Okay. Ooh, there we go. I wonder if a hotfix has gone out, because now it says just track dinosaur, where I think before it didn't have that. Yeah, I think I've got all the weapons reloaded for it. So, right, C is the auto walk, or auto run. I'm going to use this as our first target. So let's work with the tracking device and see if we can actually complete one of these tracking contracts. It doesn't seem like it's going to be anything... Right, trying to remember. What was it for... There's something you would press... Was it just... Oh, right, it was just tapping shift once. Yeah, so I'm going to head over, try to get this track dinosaur, see how this works. And, yeah, I just want to play a bit more Prehistoric Hunt with the anniversary update that's just recently came out. We've gotten all the collars now, and I actually am able to equip them all. You can see they do take up a bit of space, but you still have room for ammo, utility, stuff like that, even with how much we've been loaded down by, so... Just want to see, because yeah, something a bit weird is if I go in my inventory, does it stop me outright? It does seem to want to stop you outright, okay. Okay, so there's supposedly some compies down this way, maybe we'll actually see those first, so... Let me just have the hunting rifle ready for them. Well, there's also raptors out. Yeah, I want to focus on trying this track dinosaur first, because it has a huge payout for if you actually succeed on it. It's a payout of 150. So and I also want to see, I think it can be basically any random dinosaur it picks, and you just have to hunt that specific one it picks out for that contract. That can be easier said than done because, let's say it's a herbivore like a Triceratops or an Ankylosaur it picks. Those could be killed by the carnivores, which I think happened the first contract I tried to take, is... as soon as we got into the area, the dinosaur, or whatever I was supposed to be after, suddenly ceased to be, or I was no longer able to complete the contract for it. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to let this auto walk, because we have some distance to cover. And then I do want to try playing around with the collars I have to see how effective they might be. Because I also have a compy call, don't I? Ankylosaur, Pachygalli. Yeah, I do have a compy collar. So I want to take a look and see what each of these collars are going to be like, how their sounds are. I think they have different models, actually, in the game. Like, you can see, as I'm holding the hunting rifle, we can see the model and everything, too, there. I'm pretty sure the collars in that have themselves. Like, the trike one... Do I have it? Yeah, I do have it equipped. You can see it's more like a horn. And when I was in the inventory, it looks like the compy is almost like a box collar. Possibly something like a turkey call we've seen in the Hunter series. Okay, let me just try to speed things up and see about going after our pinpointed unknown dino. But yeah, with how Prehistoric Hunt has continued its development and, like, features being added, stuff changed, polished up, it's really amazing to be able to, like, not be a part of, like, to have bought an early access copy of a game, and watch how it actually develops and goes update to update, how it improves and adapts and that. It can be a really interesting experience, and it really lets you get an insight to how some of the, like, studios in that, or just even, like, the single lone developers start, like, go through their thought process of what to do and what to add, and just how it all comes together. It's fascinating to be able to have a little glimpse into it. Because, like, for Prehistoric Hunt, Dino System, these are games where you can see the development happening right there if you have been following along. Like, even if you haven't picked the game up, say you are interested in the game, it's in early access on Steam, and you just do, like, follow it to see, you can watch all these updates come out about what's changed, what's been added. It's really interesting that this is, well, something that's, like, out there now. Okay, so we're starting to come up towards the supposed tracked radius. Now, it says hunt it, so my guess is we have to figure out which dinosaur it is, and then just take that one out and fill the contract that way. I just don't know how... I thought I just heard, like, a little something. Like, a bit of a different beep than we had been hearing. Okay, so we're getting much more into the radius of wherever it is. Oh! I got a dot. There we go. Okay, so it is picking it up. It's straight ahead. Oh, actually, it might not be as far as I thought, because it seems like it's bouncing around a little bit. Okay, so we've got this one tracked. Wherever it is, it should be somewhere ahead of us. So it might be on the other side of that rock there. I don't know exactly what type of dinosaur it is, so I do want to be a bit cautious. Because it could very well be sending me after a Rex or a Giga or a Carnotaurus. It looks like a Gallimimus, maybe. And I don't know exactly, like, how far... Yeah, I don't really have an idea of a sense of, like, how far away... Oh, okay, so I definitely think it's one of the galleys. I just want to be figuring out which one of them it actually is, but I like this little difference for a contract. It's not to hunt a certain number and doesn't feel like you have to be out for... like a super long time just to try to get a good chunk of points. You can take one of these contracts, and if you're patient and cautious as you go about, then you should be able to hone in and actually... Oh. Okay, there's another beep. Now, I don't think it's the It could actually be the Brachiosaurus, but I feel like with how it's bumping around... Oh, look at that herd of galleys. Okay, so one of them is our targets. Just going to try to be careful. As long as I don't shoot the Brachiosaur, I don't think it'd be aggressive towards us. But... see, one of the issues I have a little bit is because of how you're holding the device. It's a bit angled, so... If I can get up a little bit further... Okay, actually, we're closing in. The dot is approaching. It's... Ah, shoot. I don't know which one it is in the herd here. I don't want to turn the light on. Oh, man. Had to be a herd animal for our first one. Okay, I think it's in one of these groups. I think it's actually that one there. You know what? I'm going to try on... I didn't even get one of them. Shoot. Oh, it's... Okay, this is going to be tricky with it being in that herd. And I should still be able to... Yeah, I mean, I hear you, but you're not really going to be much of a problem. I wish I could split them up a bit more, but I think I might actually have to just... I was going to see if I actually had a way to, Okay, I gotta run after them, figure out where they are now. I also have night set to short, so hopefully it won't be too long before we see day, but... Yeah, I have no idea which one of these ones it is. They're... Clumping up like this does not make it easy. Okay, so it's not you. It's not you. I feel like it might be this one. I don't know if this would actually be it or not, but let's see. No, it's... seems like it's still running off somewhere. Okay. We can claim that kill, though, and then we'll see about following after some of these. How am I doing for shots? 'Cause, okay, I do still have quite a few to go through. Just want to make sure I still have the rifle ammo with how many galleys there were around here. So unfortunately, I did not get our target one yet. Again, I feel like if you just tilt it straight, it'd be a bit better. Although, this one might be it here. Yeah, this is ours. Okay. So let's collect you. And send you off. Fill contract. There we go. Yeah, it's a very interesting contract. I just wish I didn't have the Gallimimus as the first one to have to do it on. But it goes to show that even if you mess it up, the game can be pretty forgiving for giving you multiple chances or multiple tries. And what... Oh, there's... You know what? Since there are actually compies around here, I'm going to try and get them here to us. And there are the galleys still around, so you know what? I might even actually... There's not a contract for them, eh? No, no. Okay. I figured I'd try to get a few of these Gallimimus, since this was actually a fair-sized herd of them. So at least we'll claim you. And see. So it still says... Okay, Triceratops there. Oh, compies are more to the south. So I'll head to the south, try to get those guys lured in. Actually... yeah, see, with the Triceratops having to get 5, I don't think I'd get a single herd of that many. So I think I'd be better off trying to call these compies in with the caller. And new contracts. Oh, I wish I gotten that sooner, and yeah, I'm still working on the current compies. Actually, do I have any first aid? Okay, I do have first aid. saying there are trikes in the area. I mean, I could try for some. Actually, you know what? Since I have the trike collar, why don't I try for some? Let's... Alright, 5's the call. Okay, so there's our first trike right down there. Ooh, looks like a rare pattern. I think that's the only one in the area. Seems like the trikes, they travel in smaller groupings. It does seem like they do actually like get pretty called in by the caller. You gonna go down? Now you will. And before he rolls too far, let's fill that contract. Okay, yeah, so there's a trike that... Okay, saying the compies are in the area, so I'm going to switch these around. Alright, 5. 5's the caller, gotta remember. Let's see if we can pull these guys in towards me. As it sound... Looks like they should be rather close, given the map and that. Yeah, wherever they are, they should be pretty nearby, so they or at least one. I don't know how many there might even be of the compies in the area. I'm not sure if I've ever actually found, like, just a lone compy. I think I've usually found them at least in a pair or two. Well, I mean... Okay, yes, that's exactly what a pair is, too, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, here are compy tracks. I was kind of hoping maybe I would have heard a call back from them. That's not a compy. That's a Rex, which I don't actually have a contract for, but you know what? It's been a while since we've hunted a Rex. Ah, God, I think the pathfinding is still a little wonky from how much he was going, like, left and right after us, but we'll try heading back up to that area and see if I can just get my gear in that, like... Oh, you actually drop collar... Do you drop collars? I think so from how it looks there. That sucks. So there's a chance you can actually, like, lose your collars if you do get killed out in the field. Those stinking compies didn't want to come around, so that's annoying. But we'll head... Oh. Just Pachycephalosaurus out of nowhere. Well, we'll grab you, because you're just a nice easy kill. And claim that. Nice gold one. Oh, yeah, even a little cheap. Now, Brachiosaur, I mean, of course we get a lot of animals, or a lot of potential showing up after I've gotten killed. Yeah, I guess I can go for that. It's a little out of the way, but... And we are here to hunt dinos, so I might as well hunt them. And then I can kind of, like, circle around back to the cave to turn everything in and see how I'm doing. I do still have the compy call as well, so... I don't know if they'll still be up in that area. Yeah, there's just the big old Brachiosaur wandering about. I have 31 rounds of ammo, so I should be okay going around. Now, once I get up to the top of this... Oh, actually, we got a pair of them. Do I have... Oh, see, I need 3 with the 100 integrity. I don't know if I'd get that. I might take the trikes for the zoo, though, because I only need to tranquilize 2 of them. So, you know what? Let's just start with these 2, because they... Again, they're big old brachiosaurs. Should go down pretty easily. Yeah, there's one. Let's see if we can turn him around to come after us. So there's your floppy neck. I think their ragdolls could still use a little more work just for how they kind of are when they die. Oh, I hear a cache too. So this is actually... For some reason, it doesn't actually want to get aggressive after us, despite the amount I've put into it. There we go. Whew, okay, let me use the health kit. So I think this is a different Rex than the previous one. It's hard to say. Maybe it's the same, maybe it's not, but... Oh crap, I hear another. Ah! God, these guys are getting to be annoying. And it keeps throwing you further away from getting your loot, too. God. This is kind of why I want just a beacon. You place it, you get sent back to a base, and you can restock. That's the one thing I really want to see brought forward, is just a way of... Oh, and there's that. And yeah, I've lost more callers. I feel like there's gotta be a change. Either you get stamina faster so you can cover ground more quickly, or, again, a fast travel beacon. You can just use an item, you're sent back to the nearest base, and you can stock yourself up. As it takes so long to get around on this map. And unfortunately, it keeps on kicking you further and further away from where you die, too. I don't think it sees me to be, like, coming after me. I think I should be fine just to follow kind of close to the shore and get back to my stuff, but... Yeah, the Rexes are still annoying to deal with. They take a lot of shots even with the hunting... Oh, come on. I really don't know if I like that you lose some of your stuff on a death. Okay, now looks like that's just going on its way. I don't know if the Brachiosaur, again, if I don't shoot it, I don't know if it'd get aggressive. Oh, is that another Rex? I don't know if it's a different... Oh, just kill me and throw me wherever the hell you're going to throw me. And, okay, it looks like it's letting me hold on to these. So I don't know if that actually helped or hindered me, like... Oh, now I gotta run all the way up to here, grab what I can, run over the other way. Oh. Yeah, I really feel like there's a disconnect when you die. It's such a pain in the ass to go so far to just get your stuff back. At least I think I'm closer to this one here, and again... There's so much ground to cover. Like, I can see why they had to put in the auto run. It does almost feel mandatory after, like, this situation has happened. So hopefully I'll be able to collect my stuff from there, collect my stuff from the other spot I've died, and see just how much I have, actually, like, comparatively. Because, alright, and then if I do that, you also can't keep your auto run going when you open the inventory up. Well, at least I'm slowly getting closer to where this second kill point was for me. I'm hoping there's some ammo in that. Okay, well there's the Brachiosaur. I just see the warp legs sticking up on the side, so at least I can get my stuff from here. It's still going to be a trek up to that one, though. But as long as there's ammo in this one, then at least I have something I can, like, defend myself with. It's like, that's a problem if you die and you lose all your ammo. What are you supposed to do after that? You basically either have to go right to a base, or you have to go collect your body. Because if you have no ammo, you have no way of protecting yourself or defending yourself. Okay, so I've claimed this one. I don't know... Okay, there's the Gallimimus collar. No, there should be more, shouldn't there? Is that really... Yeah, that's the Rex I took down. Was that the only thing that actually dropped from this spot here? I think it was. I don't see any other orange crates to pick up. And unfortunately, the little marker wants to be persistent. Oh, have I collected that Brachiosaur? I better go up, just double check on that. But yeah, so I'm over... And unfortunately, these caches very rarely ever have rifle ammo in them. Okay, what do you got? Shotgun ammo. Let me go, make sure I've collected this guy, then try for the other spot I've died. And hopefully there'll be a lot more stuff at that one. Not killed by player. Okay, so a Rex killed this. And then up this way. Yeah, death is a pain in the ass in this game. At least let the player keep the ammo. Because if they die and they spawn in, they need a way to defend themselves. The collars, I'm still a bit annoyed. I admit I'm kind of annoyed you can lose any inventory, but my biggest thing is that you shouldn't be taking away ammo from the player. Like, they should have basic ammo kept in them. kept in the inventory for that. Because otherwise, how do you go get your stuff if you get killed by one thing and you can't defend yourself to go get your stuff back? How do you, like, if you're new to the game, you spent all your ammo and you haven't really taken down anything, how are you supposed to buy ammo and, like, keep playing? Let's just try working over this other spot and see how much my stuff is there. From looks of it, I've got the compy collar. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there were and there are raptors out. Oh, great. I think there were around 7 collars total, but I'm not certain. Okay, so it's up this way. I'm not even worrying about the contracts right now because, again, I've got so much stuff I've got to go and recollect and actually get a bit of ammunition just to be able to defend myself, first of all. But when it comes for contracts, I'd say don't take anything more than, say, 2 animals for them. Just because it's so unreliable of how many you might find at a time, and, again, how long it takes to cover ground to find certain animals. Like, even the compies, which I thought would have been super easy to find and was calling for them, never heard a reply back, and I didn't have any of them, like, running up to try to get me either. Okay, so it's up ahead still. I also don't know how persistent, like, all your gear drops are, so I don't know if you die a second time, does some of your first drops just vanish, or are they there indefinitely in that session until you or maybe even somebody else picks it up? This is right at the spot. Oh, here we go. Okay, so what do we still have? Trike collar, packy collar. So, good news is I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have all of our collars again. I think that's everything kind of lined up there for it. So I did lose, I think, some ammo, but I think it was more shotgun than anything else. So I'm going to try to make it for this cave, turn in what I've got. See, I don't want to run into another frickin' Rex with how this has been going. Again, maybe I should have actually gone for the shotgun over the collars, but let me head back to Hub. I can turn in what I've got for the contract so far and assess what I want to do from here. I'm going to definitely need more ammo. Health kit would probably be good to get 1 or 2. I think the Rexes take off about 50 health per attack, so you can survive 1 attack. Now, let me just try getting over to that cave again. I'm really not sure what I'm going to have for points. Like, I've gotten the 150 from the first tracking contract, which will be very helpful. And I'm trying to think of anything else I've gotten, too. I think it's just been the 1 Rex. I got the 2 Brachiosaurs, the 1 Rex, the 1 Trike. I think that might be a trike, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, I'm not even going to focus on that. I might even replace some of the contracts I have, just because, again, this has not gone how I wanted it at all. Okay, at least we got to the cave, so I can turn some stuff in here. So let's see how I'm sitting for points. Okay, we're up to 620, so at least I can buy back some ammunition. How many callers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 callers total. So that's a way you can track if you've lost anything. Let me buy... no, not heavy rifle ammo. I can only go for... We'll buy 2 of those. 2 of the... Oh, God. It's a good thing I think I have the tracking device in my hotbar, because I do not want to lose 1,000 points worth. So yeah, we'll spend all that. It is a fair amount to do, but I think it's going to be worth it. Okay, it's 2 health packs, 2 energy packs. Everything's looking good, so I'm going to crouch down in here and end this episode off here. Thank you guys for joining me on another episode of Prehistoric Hunt. Death, I still feel like I'm more okay with dropping, say, equipment, as long as you can get it back, and holding on to your ammo, just so that way you have a chance to go and get your stuff again. Oh crap, I might not actually be able to... Yeah, I think it's above me. I'll have to... I don't know if it actually can pick me up where I am or not. Like, I'm worried it's actually going to fall through the ceiling somehow and get me, but... I gotta give this another minute. Okay, there. Claim you. And I think I can end things off here now. These Rexes, man. But thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the series. If you liked it, be sure to give us a like. Any comments, tips, or tricks, leave them in comments right down below. And before anything else goes wrong, I will see you guys in the next video. Please remember, as always, survivors, to take care and stay alive.